today I'm reviewing the Peach and Lily Matcha Pudding Antioxidant Cream. And really quick, I just want to say I purchased these products with my own money. So if you want to help keep the channel independent, check out my products at the Amazon link below. So recently I checked out the Korean skincare brand Peach and Lily, which a lot of their products revolve around peach and skincare products. And most of them I really liked, so I thought I'd pick this up, and I'm going to let you guys know my thoughts on this based on my Sarah score scale. So my first criteria is packaging, and they've done a nice job, fun packaging, but jars just are not the best for antioxidants. So they definitely would have done better putting this in a airless jar or a squeeze tube with a pump or almost anything else. So after this review, I'm going to be depotting this and putting this in one of my airless jars. So if you don't have them, you can definitely check those out. But anyway, so the packaging's fun, but not the most efficient. My second criteria is alcohol, and this does not contain any denatured alcohols. This only contains the good fatty alcohols, in which I've gotten a few comments of people confused about the two. There's good alcohols and bad alcohols. Bad ones are denatured alcohol, isopropyl alcohol. They're drying, but there are also lots of good alcohols. So if you see alcohol on the list of ingredients, you really have to ascertain whether it's a good one or a bad one. Usually if it's denatured alcohol, it might just say alcohol, but the good ones are usually acetyl or ceteryl, things like that. So you always have to do a little bit of digging, but there's good and bad ones. So this one only contains good beneficial ones. So that's a good thing. My third criteria is fragrance. And this is kind of the biggest sticking point with my thoughts on this product is it does contain several fragrance ingredients. The nice thing is they dissipate almost immediately. And I usually use this in the evening. So I recommend if you use this, also use this in the evening or definitely use a sunblock over it. Because some of those fragrance ingredients, especially from citrus oils and things like that, can be a little bit bad for your skin when the sunlight touches upon them. So use a sunblock if you use this in the daytime. But it contains bergamot, orange peel oil, rosewood, clary, thyme, and then juniper berry extract. And the nice thing is most of these are at the very end of the ingredient list. So again, not as big of an issue as if it were like the second or first ingredient. But juniper berry was an interesting one because once I did a little bit of digging on it, there's a lot of sources and a lot of information on them. There's a lot of different species of them. But juniper berry is a very complex extract because the juniper berry extract is different based on when the fruit is picked, if it's ripe or unripe. So you can get a totally different result, but they can break down into 300 different chemical components. So juniper berry is very iffy for skincare. So always definitely do some digging on it. It's kind of interesting if you Google it. There's a lot of information out there about it, and some juniper berry formulas break down into methanol, which is not the best for your skin either. But again, I would recommend using this in the evening, and if you use it in the daytime, definitely use an SPF. So I thought that was interesting, and I would never have guessed this little plant or this little fruit can break down into 300 different components. So it's pretty interesting. So anyway, this product would be better had they left those out, but they didn't, and it does have a little bit of a scent when you apply it, but in my opinion, it dissipates rather quickly. So, because most things I can't handle, or a lot of scents give me migraines and things like that, I've never had any issues with this one. So, my fourth criteria is the manufacturing location, and this is made in Korea, so no issues with that. My fifth criteria is ease of use, and I've been using this, like I said, in the evening of my routine. This is a very light moisturizer, so if you have very dry skin, I would recommend using this in addition to your normal moisturizer. That's how I've been doing it. I've been adding this at the very end of my skincare routine, and it gives some good hydration, some good antioxidants again, but for very dry skin, especially with winter now upon us, it seems like my skin needs more moisture, so I just added this into my routine, and it seems to be helping give my skin a little bit of extra moisture. So if you have very dry skin, I recommend using this in addition to your normal moisturizer or in addition to a good serum and any other treatments that you might use. If you have oily skin, you probably won't need anything else. So I'm always a little jealous. Oily skin, did you know it also tends to age better because your skin isn't as dry and fine lines take longer to creep up on you. So I'm jealous. Very jealous. But there's a lot of extra things you have to do for oily skin too. So anyway, so this is very easy to use. I've just been using it at the very end of my skincare routine. So it just seems to moisturize over the evening, and then in the morning when I rinse my skin off, it feels nice and hydrated. So it's very easy to use. It seems to play well with other products, although it does take a little bit longer to absorb than other moisturizers. It seems to take a minute or two longer to just absorb into the skin. So, but anyway, other than that, very easy to use. My 6th criteria is antioxidants. And this does have a lot of good antioxidants in it. It's got niacinamide, green tea extract, panthenol, vitamin E, allantoin, adenosine, and licorice. So it's got a lot of good beneficial ingredients. So that's always good to see. My 7th criteria is animal testing. And from what I've read, the Peach and Lily brand is cruelty-free. My 8th criteria is performance, and definitely very lightly hydrating, leaves your skin feeling nice and soft and hydrated. My couple warnings: if you have very sensitive skin, you might want to pass on this because of the fragrance ingredients that they've included. And if you have acne-prone skin, also just a heads up, you might want to use this with a little bit of caution because it does contain a few ingredients that are kind of known to cause breakouts, such as ethyl hexyl palmate, cetearyl alcohol, butylene glycol, vitamin E, vegetable oil, and stearic acid, and then sorbitan isostearate. So it's got several ingredients that are known to cause acne. However, reading reviews from others online, it doesn't seem like many people have had any issues with breakouts from this. So I don't know, but it's got a few ingredients that are kind of on that iffy line. So just be careful. My 9th criteria is the price, and this is the full size, which is 1.7 ounces, and it's $40. A lot of moisturizers are about 1 ounce, so you're getting a little bit of a bonus. Most moisturizers are about 1 ounce or 1.7 ounces. So this one has a little bit more product than the average 1 ounce product does. And the other thing is, if you pick it up at some of the stores, you can get it on sale. I know the Peach and Lily website had a sale over Black Friday, but it was 30% off, but it didn't apply to Peach and Lily line. But if you shop at Ulta, they've got on sale frequently. So if you're thinking about picking this up, just watch Ulta for a while. Even though Ulta's not sending me my coupons, I'm still going to say check it out at Ulta because they have it on sale from time to time. So usually $40 is probably not what you're going to have to pay for it if you're careful. So, and then my 10th criteria is the it factor, and had they packaged this a little bit differently and probably not included all those fragrance ingredients, I would have given it the it factor, but they made a couple of missteps here, but overall the product is better. There's definitely more benefit from this than there might be, negative results or negative issues. But just those with sensitive skin or acne prone skin, be careful. And I have very sensitive skin, but I haven't had any issues with it. So doesn't necessarily mean you won't, but overall, I do like this product, and it does do a nice job leaving your skin feeling nice and soft and hydrated, and takes a while to absorb. But I like using it at the very end of my routine and kind of sealing everything in and then going to bed and waking up with soft, hydrated skin. So anyway, I've got more Peach and Lily products coming up, and so far I'm liking the brand. So we'll see what else they have to come up with. So anyway, I'm interested if you guys have had a chance to try this. And if you have, what your thoughts are. So definitely leave a comment. I love hearing from you guys. And check out nobsbeauty.com and the Amazon link below. Thank you so much, guys.